Thank you. Some breaking news to tell you about out of the entertainment world. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot.
But yeah, you know, Puff, I brought the album to Puff when it was pretty much done. Just got his feedback, played it top to bottom, just wanted to see what he thought. And he was like, it's room on these records to continue to produce. We had a good convo. He like, Nip.
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Nipsey Hussle's death was tragic and left the hip-hop community stumbling, especially in LA. But is there really more to it than a years-old grudge? Did the police arrest the right person? And why is Diddy suddenly involved in this, of all things? Nipsey Hussle has left his mark on the hip-hop community, and even now, his untimely death continues to stir emotions and conversations, especially on the West Coast.
Thank you. Some breaking news to tell you about out of the entertainment world. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot. 2 others were hurt in a shooting here in LA. This is a live picture where you can see fans gathered outside a store owned by the artist. The shooting was reported around 3:20 p.m. That's LA time, so that's 6:20 our time here in Atlanta, in the Hyde Park section of the city of Los Angeles. Hussle apparently opened the Marathon Clothing Company store in June of 2017. We want to let you know that there is a news conference that is scheduled to tell us more about what happened. Also, some of the stars are weighing in right now, including Rihanna, who says on her Twitter account, "This doesn't make any sense. My spirit is shaken by this. Dear God, may his spirit rest in peace, and may you grant divine comfort to all of his loved ones. I'm so sorry this happened to you." A lot of folks, not only in LA, Alicia, but here in Atlanta, because we are part of the music industry here.
Nipsey Hussle was killed on March 31st, 2019, at the age of 33, leaving behind 2 children. The official story states that Eric R. Holder, a man from the same neighborhood and gang as Nipsey, was responsible for his death.
It's the dramatic last video of rapper Nipsey Hussle, gunned down in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness!
Paramedics worked frantically to keep him alive. Bystanders are in shock.
Are you serious?
He was very well respected, so this is
The man who murdered Nipsey Hussle in cold blood will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. A judge has sentenced Eric Holder Jr. to 60 years to life in prison. It came months after a jury found the 33-year-old guilty of first-degree murder in July 2022. He was reportedly attacked that summer while waiting for a prison bus to take him to court. His injuries required stitches, which delayed his trial. Holder was also convicted on 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter and 2 counts of assault with a firearm for gunfire that hit 2 other men who survived. Nipsey Hussle, whose birth name was Ermias Ashkadam, was gunned down in March 2019 in front of his store, the Marathon Clothing, in South Los Angeles, in the neighborhood where he and Holder were both raised.
Investigators believe Holder planned the murder, shooting Nipsey 10 times and kicking him in the head before fleeing. Holder was arrested and placed before a grand jury, revealing a history of tension between him and Nipsey over alleged snitching.
So the heat of passion in this case relates to snitching, an accusation by Nipsey Hussle that Mr. Eric Holder Jr. was a snitch. Growing up, we all know, we learn at an early age in kindergarten and through our parents not to be a tattletale. Nobody likes a tattletale. In the adult world, we have people who are tattletales, or people who we call brown noses or kiss asses. At work, they'll go and tell the boss on other coworkers who violate the rules. In the gang world and in the criminal world, there are images from movies, Scarface, where rats or snitches have gotten their just desserts, so to speak. Your Honor, I'm going to object to these just not evidence in the case. This is pure argument.
The aftermath of his tragic death has been filled with a whirlwind of respect, controversy, and a flood of opinions. From his brother Black Sam's touching interviews to the public beefs involving figures like Wack 100 and Big U, the discourse surrounding Nipsey's memory remains vibrant and often contentious. Black Sam, Nipsey's older brother, recently did an interview with Big Boy, touching on the emotional and personal aspects of losing Nipsey.
It's my cousin's birthday, so tonight
I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's. Me, Pops, and Adam. You know, family there, chopping it, and just us four. When he walked out, we all walked out the back room of Wally's. One of the guys that filmed the video just happened to be there. And so he see us walking out, he's like, oh, Hussle, what's up? And he like, man, what's going on? He like, bro, they just sent me the first edit of the video. And so he pulled it up and he like, man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot. And so Hussle seen it and Hussle was smiling. Hussle was happy. He's like, man, he's telling him like, bro, ain't no more small time and after this, going out the roof. And so, you know, we was all happy and shook hands with them and then we left. And that's the last interaction.
Sam's words were heartfelt, and a lot of fans were quick to get emotional over it. Everybody seemed to be focused on how much he meant to his family and loved ones.
Forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background. And they like, man, you know, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car, ran every light, every stop sign, and I get there and everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and bro still breathing. Kev Mack was like talking to him and trying to tell him, you know, breathe, stay with, just breathe, bro. I'm looking, you know, we need to figure this shit out, so ambulance on the phone, and everybody screaming. I was just like, man, shut the fuck up. They telling me to try to administer CPR on bro, and asking me, is he breathing? I'm like, yeah, he's still breathing, you know. So we couldn't find a venue. Karen Civil came and ended up like, man, we got the Staples Center on deck. And I think, you know, LeBron, you know, Rock Nation, everybody pulled their resources together.
But even that interview, like nearly everything regarding Nipsey's death, received a wave of backlash and speculation. People started dissecting Sam's words, leading to heated discussions and varied interpretations about who did what and why. On the West Coast, many fans and community members feel that the disrespect toward Nipsey is utterly out of pocket, especially considering the positive effect he had on the community.
What he meant to the community, if you want to look around right now, every single person that's out here, spending their time here, they're here because he spoke to them in some way, he inspired them in some way, they related to him in some way.
He meant a lot. He meant everything to the community. You know, he was an entrepreneur. He was employing people. He loved his community. He was encouraging them and empowering them to be more, to do more with their lives. So that's why we're hurt today.
But he inspired everybody to be different. Inspired to be the businessman and cut the middleman out and be your own boss. And like, that's what hurts the most.
This is not going to be a good outcome for our community. We have lost a legend. We have lost someone who has inspired others, who have came from the ground all the way to the top.
Is focused on Nipsey's death, but rather how it happened. While it is important, people feel like his lose should be felt more deeply than all this blaming and scandals. The backlash following any negative statement about him is swift and often harsh, yet this intense reaction also leads to an environment where everyone is quick to comment, criticize, and debate, often losing sight of the respect and legacy Nipsey deserves. Wack 100 and Big U, two prominent figures in the hip-hop community, have been at the center of many of these debates. Their involvement and the allegations they face have only fueled the fire, with fans and critics alike taking sides and speculating on the truth.
Who's important? Big U?
Big U's not.
How's he an important figure in hip-hop? When? Where?
I mean, he's someone who's got
Key to
connection to like almost every rapper out of LA, right?
No, wait, let's correct that, bro. Like, y'all get that dude a little too much credit. A lot of those connections come from guys like Suge, guys like me, guys like a few of his homeboys over there, right, that put him with people. Let's be real. What has he done in hip-hop?
Okay, he's very, very well respected, and people hold him in very high regard.
Fuck all that. That's just the neighborhood talk. People start talking.
How do I have to describe him in order for you to agree with that?
Tell me what his accomplishments are in hip-hop.
I'm not going to get into the whole artist side of things. I don't know.
Tell me what if somebody asked you that about Wack, you would say, okay, he got some plaques with Game, he got some hits with Blueface, he got a hit with Ray J, right? You can say certain things. I'm asking you, give me some of his accomplishments in hip hop outside of knowing people. Because we all know people.
I'm not sure his like official role in anyone's career.
Whack 100 has made bold claims implicating Big U in various nefarious activities, including the tragic death of Nipsey's close friend, Fats. According to Whack, Fats had a physical altercation with Big U, defending Nipsey, only to be killed shortly afterward. These claims have only added to the drama and speculation, with people questioning the motives and actions of everyone involved.
Urban Legend Will Evans, you know what it is, bro? Let's talk about it. Now, being from the West Coast, I've always heard these stories about what's going on with Big U, Nipsey Hussle, different things like that in the street. And Whack 100 has come out recently and insinuated that Big U had Nipsey Hussle's best friend, Fats, killed after Fats knocked out Big U in the parking lot in front of Nipsey Hussle's store. And this is one of the issues that Black Sam, Nipsey Hussle's brother, has with Big U. He also alluded to a story that I've heard personally about Big U showing up to press Nipsey Hussle or something like that, and Black Sam fired a gun in the air, got Big U out of there. So it seems like it always had been turmoil and kind of a back and forth between Big U and Nipsey Hussle and Nipsey Hussle's camp over different situations. So Whack 100 spoke on this, and I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to say, man. These are crazy stories, man, so I don't want to assume that these are true, but Whack 100 is somebody that's been close to Big U in the past, and they called each other brothers at one point. So when Whack 100 says these different things about Big U, I'll listen a little bit more intently.
Big U, on the other hand, tries to maintain his innocence, although his actions and associations have led many to view him with suspicion.
I have never been to Alan Grunblatt's office about a deal. I just heard about this one too. For Whack 100 company, because you can't do that. If you know the music business, and I'm pretty sure you do, in the podcast business, nobody can go get nobody's contract. That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. And 2, since I ain't never done it. 3, boy can't come tell me to bow down to nothing. If I went to go get something, me and Suge, do the math. So me and Suge is scared of Whack? I don't know. But secondly, why would who on his roster would I be trying to go get? At what time did this supposed to happen? This would have didn't happen before he had Blueface. So the only person on his roster he would have had would have been who? Game? That's my nephew. He ain't had no hitting song. Ray J album under him.
The conversations about Nipsey Hussle, Black Sam, Whack 100, and Big U will undoubtedly continue, but there are other fish to fry as well.
Big U, he got this perception of being this tough nigga because he had niggas like me and my team behind him. So it's like, when he start doing fuck shit, then I'm gonna expose you. And it's not like exposing him, like a lot of niggas thinking that I'm saying like he had something to do with killing Nipsey. I'm saying that just knew about it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be your brother.
There has been long-standing speculation about Diddy taking out Nipsey to further his own agenda. The rumors suggest that Diddy might have used Lauren London to get his way.
What kind of conversations did you and Diddy have? Because you and Diddy formed a relationship, I assume through Lauren London and Cassie.
Yeah. Bug threw me the alley-oop, you know.
Oh, you hooked you up with Lauren?
No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship after, you know, we was at Cassie's birthday, something like that.
Diddy was involved in the production of Nipsey's last album, Victory Lap. According to reports, Nipsey approached Diddy for mentorship, and Diddy agreed to help. However, Diddy allegedly delayed the release of the album to slap his label's name on it, ultimately benefiting financially from its success. This move has raised suspicions about Diddy's true intentions.
According to Diddy, Nipsey approached him seeking mentorship in various areas, including real estate and business. Diddy agreed and even became one of the executive producers of Victory Lap. He revealed that someone at the label initially tried to exclude his name from the credits, but he managed to correct it. Nipsey's humility in asking for guidance and his openness to learning from Diddy showed his commitment to personal and professional growth. How did Nipsey muster the courage to ask Diddy for help? Nipsey credited Lauren London, his partner, for introducing him to Diddy. This connection deepened during Cassie's birthday party, where Lauren and Cassie were close friends. Cassie was often involved in the controversial freak-offs with Diddy, and Lauren was also closely associated with Diddy's companies, campaigning together with Cassie. The collaboration between Diddy and Nipsey involved more than just music. The videos of their time together often depicted a lavish lifestyle filled with parties and luxury settings, rather than the typical studio environment.
Jaguar Wright, known for her candid revelations, has made bold claims about this theory. According to her, London worked for Diddy and continued to do so even after he allegedly put his hands on her sister. She suggests that London played a role in setting up Nipsey. Jaguar Wright enters the picture, claiming that Holder was not the real perpetrator and that Nipsey was set up by Lauren London, who was working for Diddy. She points to a photo where Diddy is holding London in a way that seems too intimate, suggesting a deeper connection. Wright alleges that Lauren's relationship with Nipsey was orchestrated by Diddy to keep Nipsey under control.
All within 6 months of each other, and then if that wasn't bad enough, they took Nip right on TV. That was one of the weirdest 6 months of my life. Grieving for my son, grieving with Al for Kim, grieving with Hot Runner for his daughter. And then somebody woke up on Nipsey Hussle. Like, do people not remember how traumatizing that was for all of us? And we just sweep it and we move on. And there's another record, and there's another drill artist, and there's another funeral, and there's another video, and there's a new victim.
Lauren London's involvement with Diddy and her relationship with Nipsey have been questioned. Jaguar Wright suggests that London was placed in Nipsey's life by Diddy to keep tabs on him. London's close relationship with Cassie, who was involved in Diddy's controversial activities, adds to the suspicion. Some believe that London knew about the setup and was preparing herself for Nipsey's death. Diddy's influence over Nipsey and Lauren is evident in their interactions. At Nipsey's funeral, Diddy reportedly pulled Lauren aside and advised her on how to present herself, showing a level of control over her. The fact that Diddy used Nipsey's nickname for Lauren, Boog, has raised eyebrows about the nature of their relationship.
Jaguar Wright has thrown a wrench in the official story. According to her, Holder might not be the real bad guy here. She claims Nipsey was actually set up by Lauren London, who was allegedly working for Diddy. So, if you're buying what Jaguar Wright is selling, Lauren London got involved with Nipsey after a breakup, and it wasn't for love. It was because Diddy wanted her there to keep an eye on Nipsey.
After Nipsey's death, rumors circulated about Diddy and Lauren being romantically involved. Diddy's Instagram post of him and Lauren at a party fueled these speculations. Although Lauren denied the rumors, the timing and context of the post raised questions about their relationship. Lauren's connections to Cassie and her close ties to Diddy have led some to believe that she was involved in his controversial activities. Reports suggest that Lauren's sister, Capricorn Clark, worked for Diddy, further complicating the narrative. Capricorn has made public statements about the mistreatment she faced while working for Diddy, adding credibility to the claims against him.
Don't take the path of the wicked. Don't follow those who do evil. Stay away from that path. Don't even go near it. Turn around and go another way. She then said, doors be unlocked, you gotta be willing to walk away from the money, full stop. 2011 was hell. Tragic Kingdom.
Fans have mixed reactions to these allegations. Some believe there is truth to the rumors, while others think the theories are far-fetched. The fact that many people close to Diddy have experienced trauma and controversy adds weight to the suspicions. The theory that Diddy and Lauren London were involved in setting up Nipsey Hussle is complex and controversial. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, the connections and circumstances surrounding Nipsey's death have led to widespread speculation. As fans and observers, it's crucial to approach these theories with an open mind and a critical eye, recognizing the impact of Nipsey's legacy while seeking the truth behind his tragic death. That's it for now. Don't forget to tell us what you think in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.